We go to the third floor. We get into the elevator. We leave it. Oh, I want to go down. Let's go down. Right? It's working. Oh, I don't go up again. Okay. Hello and welcome back to another video. Okay, it's working everywhere. All right. I must say something. I was recording this video, and it hit me hard. I was not recording the audio. I was not recording the audio. That's a big fuck up. We do it again. We have no problem. So, what are we doing today? Well, you see me here, live coding with Raisin. This is a new series I'm going to make in my channel, in which I design a system in live during a given short time frame, and I simply have to do it. That's it. And for example, today we're going to be doing an elevator system, but it could be a rope system. It could be whatever thing that a video game may need, right? That I haven't tackled. So I need to go in and tackle it without the experience of having already tackled it, which is quite cool. And I think we're going to learn a lot of stuff. We're going to make a lot of mistakes, and it's going to be really, really fun. It's going to be really, really interesting to see how I just try to develop something. And I think it can be fun. You know, we can short things up. Maybe we can make a really cool set of videos and set of things that you can get things away from, right? And I can as well increase the amount of uploads, stack up things, and slowly but surely keep on raising this tiny channel we have in this platform. Let's go and develop the first system. The first system we're going to be developing is an elevator system for a video game in Unity. Let's go and develop the system. We talked before, when I was without audio, what is an elevator? And you can quickly see that an elevator really what truly is. You know, it's just the box that goes up and down. We had tiny explanation of the CPU, of whatever, the CPU was its own thingy, and then it had a software, and then the software would receive the inputs, and then it would say, okay, what input have you given me? One, that I need to go to this given height. It's just that simple. And then the software turns on the motors to go to that height until it reached that height. And once it reaches that height, there's a trigger that tells you, hey, I reached the height. But it's going to be really, really interesting to make it in a video game scenario. Ooh, I don't know how it's going to go. Let's keep the camera by now, so you can see my face, my wonderful face. Open Unity and things up. I have created already a project for live coding sessions. And whenever Unity is on, we're on it, man. Man, we're so on. We're so on it. It's Unity 6.0.34 F1, which is quite nice. I like that F1 at the end. By the way, this computer is not the fastest, so that's why I'm doing these things. Here, it's not the fastest computer. It's a reliable computer I have, but it's pretty slow sometimes. We seem to be on it. We seem to be on it. We have Unity going. We should be ready to start developing these elevators. We as well may need to have something else. I don't know. But I don't think we need an object, really. We can do it like the Elden Ring elevators, right? Doesn't matter. You don't need to have a true elevator. Yet, I'm a 3D modeler, so yeah, you know what this means. We're modeling a 3D fucking elevator. Yes, we're doing it. And before developing the system. Maya's taking a little while. We trust in you, Maya. We trust in you. I could use Blender, really, but let's create a new scene. I don't care. Default. We don't care. We simply want to create a simple box that we can, that's the elevator. Wonderful. Wonderful elevator. Let's put a scale of 2y. Let's increase the shape of this. And maybe we need a 2.5. Yeah, that's more looking like an elevator, right? We just get this thing going, and that's a good elevator, right? We love that. So how do we create some doors in here? Well, I usually do things like this, so we can slice this in the middle. You could use as well symmetry, but I don't recommend using symmetry when you're in and you're slicing. Sometimes it fucks the slices. So you 50 it, you 50 it again, and then you can literally just get rid of all this edges. It was hidden for us. So you go here, you remove these edges, mesh, edit mesh, you go delete edge vertex, and that's it. You've removed the edges. So we're just going to have one doorway. We don't care about the other ones, right? That's wonderful. We're going to do again mesh, edit mesh, delete edge vertex. We're going to go slicing again. We're going to cut it over here. We can grab these ones. Now you can use whatever. This is a really good symmetry tool. Don't have to worry that much with it. And yeah, it just moves the vertices and the edges. So now we've got this. We could just remove this face, but we're not going to do that, right? Yeah, I guess we're going to just remove this face. About it, what we could do, which could be easy fix for that, is to simply have it extrude outside, like this, a little bit. So what we would get is it's just this sort of like mesh that then we could grab all these interior faces. Revert. What is going on? It's complicated with this. Oh my god, this mouse is hilariously bad. We could simply just reverse them, right? Wait, we need to bring this down a little bit. Okay, and now we can reverse these faces. It doesn't matter really. I'm just making a stupid model for that, just showing how to make a stupid model. And oh my god, it's complicated when your mouse is not responding. I've never had this issue before. Oh my god, that's great. And yeah, we've grabbed everything we could. And yes, oh, sheet. We grabbed the brown one. We grabbed the brown face. We need to grab this one. Yeah, fuck. At some point it's going to work. Ah! It did. It did work. It did work. We're going to reverse all this. So that's I think I'm hitting the microphone. You would have been hearing me like extremely loudly. Let's go on, edit mesh. Reverse. It was reverse. Flip. Mesh display. Reverse. Here. Here you go. Now grab this. We drop it back. And we have a wonderful elevator ready to be used. Well, it's not really. We don't have the doors. But mechanically, the doors are something extremely simple. If you want to, align this back in so it is properly aligned, just try to align it back. Oh shit, I forgot that we needed to align back this once as well. So now we can align this back to something more reasonable. Wonderful. The most important part right now is to let people know that this is a freaking elevator. Not just a bathroom or something else. So we need to make a tiny whatever we want to put here. Usually just start with boxes, everything is a box. And at the end, you can do whatever you want with this box. That looks okay to me. Who doesn't have an elevator that has this on top? Right? For, I don't know, tiny thingy that looks way more like an elevator now. Way more. So now we have this elevator looking nicely. So what we want to do now, is cut this. And cut the slicing here. Yep. and cut slicing here. Shift Control, we can have a flat cut. And now what we can do is create another cut right here. Now we can cut this and look at that. You're going to now get a wonderful image of what we're doing with this. We can remove these faces and just grab this thing up above, this vertex, and bring it here. And I can grab this vertex here, not the edge, the vertex, and bring it here. And boom! That's your model freaking mesh. They haven't as well, soft and hardened edges. Remember always to do that in your models, so it properly. Now we fixed everything that was wrong with the elevator, really. The rest is just the box. Remember, just as a side note, when you're modeling, remember to optimize your models so they don't have, for example, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 stupid faces that don't necessarily need to be there. They're not holding anything here. They're not displaying more detail, right? So get rid of those. And the way you get rid of those is go into Edit Mesh and delete Edge Vertex, and you solve the problem. If you want to combine things, again, just grab two objects, say Mesh, combine, and you've combined them. Delete by type, construction history, and freeze transformations, and you've got two meshes combined. Okay, so we do have an elevator, really, right? That's our elevator. The doors, okay, the doors. It's just, remember, save time while doing something. It's extremely important. And now, well, I think we are investing a lot of time in this stupid thing, really, when we should really not give a damn fuck. But hey, that's pretty okay, right? That's pretty okay. I usually invest a lot of time in stupid things, and to me that's okay. That's okay. No, really, it's not okay. Guys, don't do that. Truly feels like a proper door. And the other door, we're not going to make openings for it. I'm not going to make openings for it. I'm not going to make openings for it. .25. Okay, we're into something. So now the only thing we need is to hide this and actually work on these speeches and tell them to become thicker. That's it. That was it. That was all we needed. So now we could bevel it. Boom, bevels. Bevel's done. Okay. Now look at these doors. These doors look wonderful. And now if we enable our elevator, wow, we have the perfect elevator doors. Now, the important thing would be to move them. They are equally positioned. So it's going to be at 0. It's going to open like this. And we're going to get the door up to this point, and here's going to be like the same thing. Okay, yep, that's it. And we will have equally open doors. Everything is going to be perfect, and we're going to enjoy a wonderful elevator. And that's door left and door right. Depends on how you look at it. If you're inside, this is the door left and this is the door right. It doesn't matter how you look at it. I'm looking at it from the front. Okay, let's bevel this page as well. I think we need to bevel this page. Yeah, perfect beveling. That was a great improvement for the elevator. And maybe bevel the elevator itself. Nah. They're fucking boxes. We don't care about that. You're never going to see this box part, so you usually just will model the doors and kind of the front part of it, and just the interior, because the rest is not going to be visible, mainly in most video games, really. We have the elevator. These edges do something, so you are not recommended to remove them. What you're recommended to do is just bring this up and bring this up, so they share the same edge and same vertex. You save some data. important. Well, that's just we're real low poly. This is not going to cause any issue. The next thing now, it's just about exporting it, right? We will grab this. We'll create a group for this. Let's call it doors. And let's create this elevator. Just, well, group it and call it elevator. Woo! A wonderful thingy. We have that's a model. We can just export this elevator now. Not yet. We need to texture it, right? Like probably for this one, I could just grab the entire model and just paint it gray or metallic. I don't know. You know, let's put it some color. Let's just put some color. Assign no material. Standard surface. You would rather want to have this only one single material, but we're doing it cheap today, guys. We're not giving a damn fuck. Our goal is not to gain performance now or improve, you know, draw calls. It's just to make an elevator. I'm not going to UV now. Though, I think it could have been faster even. Entirely. We could have done a way better job at texturing this, but I'm not really going to. Just coloring it, it's enough for me. Elevator export, thank you. Oh shit, man, finally we have the export. Wonderful. Oh shit, yeah, we need to go into okay. And yeah, open FBX files, no trouble. And now that's it. Our elevator is wonderful. With all the embedded materials. Oh shit, it's tiny. It's microscopic. Wow. Now it's correctly sized. Right? Okay, let's just start coding. Let's just start coding some really good code now. For that, we will start creating the elevator. Let's create first organized things, right? Elevator system. Everything that's the elevator, we will create it here. So let's create the C# script. Now it has changed. You need to go into scripting and create mode of behavior script. I will call it elevator script. Wow. I never know when to stop pressing shift. I never do it right. You know what? We're removing it. We're getting rid of it. Yes. Because I'm fucking stupid. Because I'm fucking stupid. All right. Let's repeat the same process again. Scripting, mode of behavior script, and again, elevator system. Okay, Raymond, you did it right this time. Recompile, baby. Recompile. So let's go back into here. And it's time to develop now. Whoa! We are so in. We've spent already 1 hour recording this thing. We are so in. Oh shit. I didn't link it. Did it link automatically? Oh god, it happened. Oh my god, I'm just happy. I'm a happy developer now. I just installed. Could you please? Oh, what is this? What is this? Oh, that's. No way, it happened. It works this way now? Why in the other version I have, it doesn't? What's wrong? I've never seen this way of looking at the code. So, this elevator system will be in the elevator, right? This is the most logical sense thing. So the first thing we need to have is a transform array. Transform array of, you know, positions or floors. That's the easiest way I can get it. Floors. Right. Oh my god. Oh, that's the. What the fuck is going on? Oh my god, I hate this keyboard, man. Really, I'm starting to hate this keyboard. Okay, so we have floors, which will be basically every floor will have its position and height already assigned. So we know that 0 would be, for example, 0 is the lowest floor at ground level. And then we go up. We simply just go up. That's how we go. That's how we go. That's how we go. That's how we go. So we need as well to define the position. And first of all, we're going to grab 2 positions now. I've never done this, by the way. I'm just trying to think about the quickest way I could get away with doing this system, right? So we create an empty, which is basically something that holds a position. Position, rotation, and scale, which can be useful in terms of you want to create an elevator that can go around or that can do other kind of with rotation stuff. But we're not going to do that now. But maybe in the future we can just take a revisit on this and try to improve it. So first things first, like this is going to be the floor holder, floors holder, right? This is something that you would place like probably at 0, 0. This is floors holder. The elevator is here, right? If we place the elevator at 0, 0, 0, you can see there's a tiny problem, right? There is a tiny problem. So we can fix that. We can fix this problem. It's easily fixable if we just go into our side perspective here. For example, doesn't matter. We need to set it in 2D, thank you, orthographic view, which orthographic view is 2D, exactly. You press D, and then you can move the pivot point down to this bottom part. You can zoom in, and you can see whether, look, it wasn't really in the bottom part. So you just align it, the green rotation lever, you align it with the bottom, and you press D again, and you have the pivot point assigned. And that's it. That's what you do. The elevator group is doing nothing, so we have this now. File, export selection, elevator. Like, come on. I'm trying to make sure that I'm not export one. Elevator. Fuck export. Elevator.fbx, okay. So we could finally bring our elevator here. Boom. Here it is. Let's do it quickly. We don't care. 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 Yeah. 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. Thank you. And we don't care.
Done. We don't care. And done.
We don't care. Haha. We have it. And now let's go animation. Remove that. Apply. Remove the rig. Remove everything. Thank you. How can an elevator have a rig? Like, come on, it doesn't even have a bone. You could read the bones and see whether we have a rig or not. We already had it correctly. I wasn't quite stupid. Okay, so now the cool thing is that now we have the floors holder, which is basically something that holds the floors, right? So we'll create a set of floors, like floor 1, floor. Just floor it. Floor, right? And if we duplicate it, we have floor 1. And if we duplicate it again, we have floor 2, floor 3, floor 4. So let's use 5 floors. First off, the first floor, again, it should be at 0, 0, and that theoretically should match with our position. Here, floor 1, as we said before, 2.5. No, this is 0 and this is 0. We only work in one direction. We only work in one float variable. Okay? Okay? Okay. 2.5. Right? Now, 2.5, it's really, really tiny. 5, right? 5. That would be the next step. Okay? So let's go in steps of 5. 5, 10. 10, 15. 15. Floor 4 stays at 20 meters. Floor 4 stands up at 20 meters. Like, look at that. That's high, man. That's quite high, man. So look at the elevator now. Look at the elevator now. That's down there. That's down here. So you would like to have sort of like floors, right? We could do it this way, instantiating something under here, like 3D object. Wait, 3D object. Let's go plane. Right? So we would get a plane that would be offset by, I don't know how much, but a little while, by 6 units, -6. Perfect. -6 units. It's a round number, and it's perfectly fitting for our elevator, right? So our floor has this floor, right? It's the existence plane. It's the plane of existence, right? So we will basically just repeat the process we did, but now with the existence planes. So we Control D, this is at floor 5. It's easier to understand now what's happening, right? Floor 1, Control D, this would be floor 2, and you would have this model, right, in your model and software 10. Again, let's bring this up, right? Floor 2, like you would have floor 3, which would be at, 15. Floor 4, which would be at 20, right? That's your elevator system, right? This is what we're looking. Oh my god, this is awful. Get me a good material. Come on. Create material, ground material. So let's get the ground material going here and here and here and here and here, and we've got the ground material going. It's going to be really ground, like true ground, man. True ground, grayish, brownish, true ground, right? This is, wow, awful color. Like I would rather go for a more orangey color, right? Yeah, that's better. More testing, more orange box kind of look, right? Let's go for the orange box kind of look, yeah. So now we have the elevator that will basically, and we have the floors, right? The floors holder, which again, remember that what we have after that, what's important is the floor, really. If we move the elevator, for example, to any of the floors, like we move it at, height 5, we would get floor 1. So floor 1, we know it's height 5. If we want to go to floor 4, we would know that it's floor 20. So we are at 20, right? This is basically how the elevator would work. And now let's get to coding that. But first, I'm going to take a little break. I'm going to take a coffee. And now we're going to come back and make this elevator system work. Okay. Stop for a while. I'm heading for a coffee and I'm coming back. Hello. And we are back again. So the important thing now is that we're going to delve into the elevator system. I had an issue and I was recording again when I came back with the coffee, and well, it turns out I wasn't recording. I was recording my face, this actual scene all the time. So we are in trouble now. So I will update you about what happened really quickly. And we're basically going to go through the creation of this amazing elevator system. I already have thought about a way of handling the way of the code. Let's go back to live coding. We're shortly, not with the coffee, but with a can of a refreshment thing. Now we will not forget. Let's take a look at Unity now. So what we're going to do is basically have this elevator complex, which is an empty game object that we have set up under here. This elevator complex will basically hold the elevator shaft, which holds all the floors. The floors are the positions that we have set up. Everything is set up as we set it up before. And now we have the elevator, right? In the elevator complex, which is the everything, right? It's everything, really. We do not want to have the camera right here, right? We do not want to have the camera in here. Maybe a little closer. Like this, okay. We have a perfect perspective of our elevator on its shaft. We could make a shaft, actually, but we don't care now about that. So we have the elevator complex, which is a script, the script we created before, and now we will go through what I just did because, well, it was a little awful that I didn't record it. Really sorry about it, but don't worry, we didn't do nothing. We just did the initialization of the script. It's just nothing, just a few lines of code. It's nothing. With a big problem because the keyboard hasn't changed and everything is awful, but still, I need to do something first because, you know. It's a little strange. What on earth is going on with Visual Studio? What on earth is going on with Visual Studio? Let's try it again. Yay! It works. I don't know. Yeah, and last time it didn't. Yep. Didn't load the solution. Okay. To avoid this error. There was something that they tried to load that it couldn't load. Do we only have one script? I don't know. It's loaded. So we don't care. By the way, this color scheme is awful. So we need to change that. Well, maybe that's it. That's what we're going to have by now for coding. Okay. Let's explain the code. Now, if we get the elevator shaft, it's the first child. So get child 0, we get the elevator shaft. Then we get the elevator, which is the next thing in the elevator complex, which is the get child 1. Then, basically, we're getting to transforms. Then we create the floors array, which is this thing we've set up before. And with this floors array setup, we have floors I, we set it to elevator shaft transform.get child I, because that would be the elevator shaft floor 0. So in this case, if floor is 0, we get the child 0, which is the floor 0, then 1, 2, 3, and 4. It's perfect. It's a perfect system by now. And here in update, what we're doing, after this thing has been initialized, we are basically inputting a floor, the input floor, which is an int. And basically the elevator is deciding, okay, if the input floor is within the floor limit, within the floor range, you know, we've decided to go to a floor, right? The elevator position, just to test it, will be moved to this floor position, right? To this transform position we have set up in here. Whatever. So when we run this, okay, first test, we run this. Code should theoretically run. So, okay, we have the camera, and now if we get the elevator complex, and we set the floor 1, we move the elevator to floor 1. If we set the floor, 5, we cannot move to floor 5 because there's no floor 5. But if we put floor 4, it's within the floor ranges, we have moved it, right? This is, of course, not the right way to do it, but, every time we press the button, we should probably just move the elevator, right? It moves exactly to the floor we've asked it for, right? If we move to the floor 0, we go down to the bottom floor, to the ground, and we would be able to define this ground way better if we had a plane here, which we would actually get right now, 3D object, plane of existence 2. We set it to 0, 0, 0, and we set it to be the biggest plane you've seen in your entire life. 10, 10, and 10. We are pretty happy with this, and minus 0.01. So we do not have sunset fighting. What we need to do, because elevators don't teleport themselves up and down to any floor, we need to make it move during update. Here we have a function that I have already created, which has not been used, and we can make a move elevator thing. And what we actually need now, it's to define, so the elevator needs to know which floor it was before, right? Input floor and current. So we have current floor. And with this, what I want to do, it's, be sure. Let's make it public as well. Let me see how we can move the elevator. There are 2 ways we can do this, right? Let's try both ways, maybe. Let's try one way. Let's try with speed. float speed. We have two possibilities, right? So let's go with speed. Whenever we want to move the elevator, need to move it to a given floor, right? To a position. I'm not sure what's going to happen. Nope, it's not moving. All right. So we are currently. I think I'm quite off. Oh, speed was 0, right? Oh my god. Stupid. I'm a little stupid. Probably that's why it wasn't even moving. We were multiplying it by null, by 0, by nothing. Let's try it again. The elevator. Oh, it was trying to move. It's just vibrating. Oh, cool. How cool is that? So I think I know what's going on. Plus equals. And now it's not going to work. 2. Oh. Wait, it just goes up. All right. That's working. We can reduce the speed. Okay. We have current floor. We have speed, which may be 0.5. We're going too fast, a little bit too fast. 1 floor time, we can remove this because now we're going to do it with this, with speed. And we need to find a way to control at which floor we are in, right? The current floor thing. So now the elevator theoretically will move. I'm thinking about something. We don't even need to, have we need to know whether the floor is above us or below us, and simply add speed, or transform that position plus equals speed times time to delta time, right? So, and now if elevator dot position dot y is equal is minor. Okay, so if elevator position dot y is minor, then floors dot input floor. Floors input floor. I'm sorry, I'm going to change this. I'm going to change this variable. I'm sorry, because the input floor, it's awful to say it this way. We're going to copy this, going to paste here, and paste here. Input floor is minor than input floor dot position. Position dot y. Sorry, I'm quite off now. Now it's simpler. We simply need to say it's equal to speed times time to delta time. All right, that was it. That was what we needed. The elevator position is going to go up in case the position of the elevator is below our target floor. And in case the target floor is above, in this case, else. Oops, I don't know. Fine, okay. In case this thing, can we duplicate? No, we cannot duplicate. Why is this? Can't I duplicate things? Why Control D doesn't work? Alternate? What? Alternate disassembly? What are you talking about? But Control D? You shouldn't be waiting for the next key. What are you talking? D. Oh my god, why is my Visual Studio not working correctly? I don't understand this. We're just going to keep on pushing forward. All right, the elevator position plus equals up speed times the delta time, and now, in case we are below, F let's copy this, is, you know, above floors, we basically go down. I hate that I don't have duplicate on. I hate this, but well. Why do we have this? Come on. Minus equals vector free, oh, plus equals, sorry, vector free dot down times the speed times time dot delta time. Now let's see. If the elevator reaches the floor, we need to find a way to set the target floor, right? Let's do it this way. If the elevator reaches a floor, it stops, right? Okay, move elevator. Now we call it move elevator. And we need another function that will decide whether the elevator can move or not. If current floor is not equal to input floor, we move it. Get elevator floor. That would basically just check the elevator position. Let's check it by distance. For int I is minor than floor's dot length. Nice. There's compile active. I don't like it. I hate this. I need to deactivate that shit. I'm gonna do it later. I'm not going to do it now. So get elevator floor. We say distance vector 3 dot distance from float distance is equal to vector 3 dot distance, which is going to be fairly simple. Now we get the elevator dot position, distance from the elevator dot position to floor I dot position, and if distance is minor than, 0.5, we're pretty much sure we are at that floor, but we need to make it like a range of 0.1. So when we trigger it, the elevator will not, snap on or stop like suddenly or something. Have a little bit of a leeway. Though we could just play with acceleration or deceleration things. But, this is not really the thing. On elevator floor or current floor. So we say current floor equals I. That should be working. And now we get elevator floor. Oh. Fuck. I'm really going to swap into the next video. We are not going to have this shitty keyboard. We're not going to have this piece of shit here. This is awful. This is hideously awful. Now, it's on the move elevator thing. The input floor. Oh yeah, we already have it. Sorry, what am I doing? What am I doing? Then, whenever we get really close to it, right? When we get really close to it, else, we're going to do it. Else, elevator dot position is equal. Can we remove this? Thank you. Wow. Just not really burned from that point. Not again. Don't fuck with me. What I need right now, elevator position is equal to floors input floor dot position. That's it. In case it's equal to the input floor, we are at that floor. So it should literally set the elevator, since we are reaching it from really close. It may snap, yeah, it may snap. This is a little bit of a flawed system, but we can get the elevator to work. Let's see it in action. Like let's see this elevator in fucking action. We will be able to see the elevator moving. I don't know how it will work really. Let's see. This is what's really fun about it. Let's see how bad it works. Well, it stays at 0 because it's the same current floor. An input floor, if we set it to 2, the elevator starts moving. You see that it's moving. Wonderful elevator. Just really slowly. It's an elevator that's it's not really powerful. That's what it is. But now when it gets to the second floor, it should stop. And boom, it snapped a little bit. I know it snapped a little bit. So what if instead of doing that, now in the else statement, maybe we need to increase the speed, right? The speed. Speed was really slow. Let's put it to 1, right? Let's put it at speed 1. Let's see what happens. Maybe 2. I don't know. 2 is good. I think 2 is good. We put 2. Moves faster now. Moves faster. Whoops. Whoopsie. Let's go ahead and see the elevator going. Here we are. Let's give it some color. Some nice color. Let's put this thing a little, darker. Put this one grayish and smoothy. And metallic as well. Let's put this one as well. Metallic and smooth, and as well a little bit grayer. And here we go. Wonderful elevator here. Now what we need to do. Now what we need for our elevator really. It's it to reach the floor. So let's hit it play. Let's see whether it does reach the floors. Elevator shaft. Elevator complex. Let's put it, I don't know. Floor 2 as always. Let's try this down. It should slow down. Nope. It didn't. Something weird happened there. Floor 3. Oh, what is it doing? Oh my god, what is it doing? What is it doing? I want to know what you're doing. What are you doing? What is my elevator doing? However it works, it reaches the floors. If we put it to 4. Oh, it's not lerping. Just lerp it. Fuck it. We just lerp it. Oh, wait. Oh, wait. We set it to go to floor 2, 1, and 2 floor. It will. It did it. It lerped it. Let's go to 3rd floor. To 4th floor. Now what we need to do, okay, it's perfectly working. Let's go to 0. The elevator works. It's wonderful what you can do with a little bit of coding. And the elevator works, it goes down. Yeah, you can see where it starts to go slower. I want to try this. Yep. Yep, it slows down. It does something weird. I don't know. it does work exactly as expected. We could put it, take more time, like probably reach time divided by, by 5 seconds would be good. But we're going to see it from the front so we can properly enjoy the elevator live. But you see, we can go up and down now with this elevator. We could skip this entire thing. We don't care about this. However, I want to try something else. Which is a really bad way of doing it. I'm hating this. The elevator does work, right? It moves up to the given position. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Now that's slurping, maybe. That is slurping for quite a long time. Oh my god. Elevator, just get there, buddy. Let's 0.1, 0.01. And now we simply just stop it. Else we leave it be. Just leave it be, right? We could do whatever I did before, which is awful. But just let it be. Let it be. We snap it to position and that's it. That's what usually works. And that's the least effort possible. And yeah, we're expecting it to reach at some point this distance. That's it. We are simply going to reach this distance at some point. And or equal to we can snap it, or 0.001. So now, if we just hit play, the elevator will go to this position wonderfully at a given speed. And yeah, no transition, no whatever, no bullshit, just the elevator that moves and it goes there. It's just fairly simple, straightforward, it works. We go to the 3rd floor. We get into the elevator, we leave it. Oh, I want to go down. Let's go down, right? Let's go down to the base of this part. Wonderful. It's working. I want to go up again, but I want to go to the last floor possible. Let's go up to the last floor. The good and bad thing is that I can change direction now and say, hey, I want to go down to 3, and things are haywire. We would need to make a system that is like a queue system, basically a queue. We would have a list of input floors, and we would go through the list of input floors until we reach that floor. We cannot clear this part of the list, right? That's it. But it doesn't matter. We just put it to 0. But that's a different story, right? We have an elevator that works. You're usually not going to have multiple players. But yes, if you have that, you need to make a queue system. So we would basically get a list events, list events of input floor. And yeah, you would basically clear the list and go into each floor that's been queued. You just go clearing the list. And that's it. That's that simple. So yeah, we have done an elevator system. Finally, today we have completed the first ever live project with Raisin Games. But yeah, this is just how easy you can make an elevator. It's really not that complicated. Just look at it. It's really not that difficult, really. You just move the elevator, you get the floor, and just move it. Whatever. Of course, there are many improvements to be done in terms of when it reaches the floor, you want it to slowly stop and whatever. Yeah, we all love that. But that's taken me a longer way to implement, so not going to do it now. Again, has been wonderful to have you around here. We have an elevator working, and hopefully you've enjoyed this live coding challenge with me. Have a wonderful day. Bye. What the fuck is going on? Hey. And, oh my god. I'm hating this keyboard, really. I'm hating it really badly. It's not well assigned. It's not well typed. It's not clear. It's awful. The Spanish
English badly keyboard. It's awful. It's awful. It's an awful keyboard. It's an awful keyboard. Hate it. Hate it.